Jesus, you guys, I think they're talking about Antifa. I think it's some Antifa people down here. Yo, pray for us, God. I pray all the time. I pray a lot. It's funny when I go on. It's funny, you guys. Like when people say I pray, and then I'll go on like they'll tag me, and then I'll go on like their Facebook, and I'll like look down there, scroll down their page, nothing about Jesus on their page. But then they're telling you to pray, but they don't even pray. They're as carnal as they can be, have stuff all down their page, and stuff like that. There's cussing and stuff like that. They can't possibly be wrong. But I don't worry about them. Look, you guys, police are safe here. I love the police. Do you hear me? I love the police. Thank God for our police. See, they're not even worried down here because they know that they're not gonna be throw feces on. They're not gonna be throwing feces on. Look at all the police. They're just relaxing. You know why? Because people are not here. They're safe. They're not going to be harmed here. They're safe. Look at our police. They don't even have to worry about it. Look at this, you guys. It's just a wave of people. It goes all the way down. Look. Must end abortion. Look. You know, look at this, you guys. Look at this. This is another reason I voted for Trump, because he believes this too. But these same people that love Biden, they don't even care about. They don't even care about abortion. Like none of these people that support Biden even care about abortion. They don't even care about the shedding of innocent blood. They don't even care about babies being killed up to 9 months. That's demonic. Look. Regardless of who wins, state cities must be in the abortion. Defy federal tyranny. Thank you. Some people are so blind, you guys. Look at those black people, you guys. These are black people. Look at these black people. Look at these black people, you guys. Look. Check off some of my black people down there. Look at these young black guys. Look at this. Look at this. Young black guy out here. Young black people. To support the president. But no black people voted for Trump. Maybe you should ask them why they voted for Trump. And they're black. Are they Confederates? Why are these black people voting for Trump and they're Federalists? I say that to keep talking about black people because, you know, I've had people get on here and say, oh, I don't see no black people here. So I had to make it clear that black people actually support there's a lot of black people that came out and supported Trump. It's not a white thing. It's our country. Our country. Look, I love this. American soldiers died so we could vote fairly, not for illegitimate ballots. That's what they died for. But they don't believe we should stand. That's why national anthem always will, because you get to have a nice house and because in peace in your city because somebody died and fought. I don't care. Look at this. Well, then, Lorenzo, you should definitely be standing for the flag and believe in patriotism. Let me see. every legal vote. That's what we want. We want every legal vote to be counted. You hear me, Democrats? Or it's not, you know, you hear me, the Democratic Party of Biden, we want every legal party. Hey, can I take a look? Can I just see your shirt? Because they think black people don't vote for Trump.
We vote for Trump.
Thank you. I had to stop this black girl. Here's another black voices for Trump. That black girl said, yes, we do vote for Trump. I've been here all day, since yesterday, praying for our country, praying and interceding. Praying for our country. You guys, like my wife just wrote me, it's not a Democrat or Republican thing, even though I believe the Democratic Party right now are trying to steal this election. This is about an American thing. I didn't come down here because I'm Republican. I came down here because I'm concerned for our nation. I'm concerned about fraud. I'm concerned about illegal ballots. I'm concerned about dead people voting. I'm concerned about that stuff. I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible. I believe that abortion is wrong. I believe that the shedding of innocent blood brings judgment on a nation. I believe that homosexuality is wrong. I believe that our nation people should have the right to have bear arms. I believe in the nation that was founded on godly principles. America wasn't perfect, did a lot wrong, but I believe in this nation. I love this country. God has me here as a watchman. So I am going to stand. I am going to pray. I am going to contend in prayer. I will put my face toward the wall. Not a black or a white thing, you guys. This is about America, the nation that we love. These black people. These people are out here because they believe illegal activity happened. Stop the steal. That's why it's called Stop the Steal. They don't agree. They believe that there was some ballots, and it's so much proof coming up if you would just look and not believe the media. If you guys would stop believing CNN. But the problem is we listen to everything. We're brainwashed. We listen to everything we hear on the news media. So if the news media tells us that there was no illegal activity, we believe them. And that's why some of us voted for Biden, because we didn't do our research. Because some of the people that I would ask about it, they would say, well, why did you vote for Biden? I don't know. I voted for him because of just some crazy reason that has nothing to do with his policies or what he believes spiritually. So I don't do that. I voted for Trump I've already stated why. And this is not even all the people, you guys. There's the people at the Supreme Court already. There's some people already at the Supreme Court. Please, black people, we're in America. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. There's just so much patriotism out here. So many people that just love the country. So many people that love the country. They just love the country. Yep. Taking it all in. I got my American flag thing on, you guys. I got it yesterday. Look at that. people are so ignorant, you guys. I don't even deserve a response. I don't even deserve a response. I won't even respond to the ignorance. Let me see. I don't even respond to the ignorance. People believe that there are actually people. They actually believe that there are people that they actually believe that politics have no place in religion, in the prophetic, in God, and it's nuts, man. It's really nuts, because when God is not in politics, we have a antichrist agenda. Go to godless nation. Most of these people that say that have never been to have never been in like North Korea or studied North Korea or these places where you guys have said religion should have no place in politics. Just go to those places.
More and more
take a visit. Go study places where there's atheism, where there's a government that doesn't allow that.
Because you know, in this world of cancel culture, if you support this president, you could be canceling your career.
Yeah, I think that there's always a baseline of conservatives who are in the entertainment media, and now they sense that this is the time to come forward. I mean, there's like a lot of Americans in general may be in an industry, not entertainment, but you could be in the legal profession, or you could be doing something like that, where there's going to be something, and I think you've experienced that, right?
Exactly, yeah, even more so with the entertainment industry. It's just so hard for them to speak out on their conservative values, because the entertainment industry is so engulfed in liberal standards and bias, and you are not even able to even speak freely without being afraid of losing a job, a contract, or even being ostracized by the industry itself. But that's what I experienced, you know, modeling even. You can't even on your personal page post about your values and who you decide to vote for, because they control so much. They want to try to control so much. But you know, it's going to change. It's going to change, and now conservatives are starting to wake up and realize that we need to support each other. We need to stand up for each other, and in order to keep living in freedom that God has given us, we have to fight. We have to fight for that.
Absolutely.
Let me say one thing too about this, and this is not just an issue for conservatives. This is an issue for everybody in America who values their personal freedoms. The opposing political party right now is making a lot of posts about putting Trump supporters on lists. Jake Tapper at CNN saying that future employers will be looking at what you do at this point in history to judge you. Well, this is just the left putting us on notice that we're going to put you on a list. We're going to blacklist you forever. We're going to make sure that this is some sort of stigma that follows you. And, you know, right now, if you don't support President Trump, maybe you're a libertarian, maybe you're not a party affiliate, maybe you don't have anybody that you're really following closely, but maybe you want in the future to have some sort of choice for yourself. This is the future the left is setting up for us, where supporters of the president and supporters who are of conservative causes are put on lists in perpetuity to be discriminated against in the future. That is their America. That's the America we must reject. And I think in part, that's why a lot of people in the entertainment community are coming out as conservative, because they realize that all that is doing is shutting down personal freedoms and artistic freedoms.
If you just now joining us, we are live outside Freedom Plaza here in D.C. for Stop the Steal rally, and we appreciate you joining us. We want you to tag a friend, share this broadcast, and we want to say thank you to you, our viewers, because we are a viewer-supported network, and without your help, we can't keep gathering all of this relevant information here about the election, about President Trump. So please go to rsbnetwork.com/donate. That's rsbnetwork.com/donate. And we also want to give a special shout out to our partner of the day, who likes My Pillow. Make some noise for My Pillow. Mike Lindell. Yes, you like it. Of course we like it. And of course we want to say thank you to Mike. He is our partner for today. And if you're watching right now and you don't have a My Pillow, get ready to get on your phone and put in a special promo code, because Zoe, you got the deal, right?
Actually, I'm going to do this now. Maybe Joe, why don't you show the crowd around here while I'm telling everybody about our partner today. That's My Pillow.
We know that about My Pillow.
RSBN, we know that getting a restful night's sleep is crucial to waking up on the right side of the bed, pun intended. And with Christmas right around the corner, now's the perfect time to check out one of our favorite Patriot-owned companies, MyPillow.com. So visit MyPillow.com, stock up on gifts for yourself and all your loved ones.
He's a crackhead.
They've got a variety of items, even items for your pets. MyPillow guarantees ultimate relaxation with a wide variety of items to choose from. Ultra plush towels, dog beds, memory foam mattress toppers, those new Giza Dream Sheets with that great much more. So check out all their inventory online at www.mypillow.com. That's www.mypillow.com, and use code RSBN at checkout for up to 66% off your entire order. Again, that's code RSBN at www.mypillow.com. This is one of their hugest discount codes to date, so make sure to use it while it lasts. So you can see the crowd here. Unlike a rally that we normally cover here at RSBN, this rally here at Freedom Plaza, this Stop the Steal march and rally, very amorphous. Not a lot of structure to it. There's multiple things going on all over the place. So multiple camera crews we've got. We're trying to cover as much as we can for you. Right now, we are on the south side of the plaza, and we are going to send you to another group, and we'll be sending you right there right now.
Yes. We're set.
Spirit that's trying to attack our nation. It's an antichrist agenda. Let me get away from this music, y'all. I'm not going to be on here much longer with y'all, but just share this. Get this out. Share this video that we're praying. We're interceding right now for this nation. I got to get off here before my phone, I don't go low, lose too much battery. But listen, you guys, share and tag people in this, because God is on the move.
Krieger again here with Philip, and we're back at the Supreme Court giving
so much music here. You guys, they got music going on.
There's people marching from Freedom Plaza, and they're marching up here after the speakers there at 12.
Turn my mouse, my
Supreme Court. So we're going to give you the coverage here once they get here as well. We're standing outside the Supreme Court. On the other side of the road is the Capitol there, so we have a beautiful view.
Who's this dummy?
Up here. So there we have some people out here already. They have their Trump flags, their American flags, just some patriots out here. And we know that if you're going to be coming out here and, standing up for President Trump, fighting for the president, you're going to need a good night's sleep. So go check out mypillow.com. You can get some really good deals right now. We know that a restful night's sleep is how you wake up on the right side of the bed, and honestly, you just need a good night's sleep to keep on moving forward. We know there's so much going on right now in politics, so visit mypillow.com and stock up on those gifts for yourself and all your loved ones. It is Christmas season coming up here, so make sure you get all your loved ones something from MyPillow, and you can get 66% off if you use the code RSBN. This is one of their biggest deals ever. So go check that out, and there's gifts for everyone. They have dog beds. They have memory foam,
my God,
mattress toppers. So if you have kids in college, do that. They have towels and some Giza Dream Sheets and more. So they have a huge inventory. Make sure you get that deal. Code
Mike Lindell is getting his goddamn money's worth.
66% off. And they are a partner of the day, so definitely go check them out.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Libby. And also, in supporting our partners, we are 100% viewer-funded here.
No, you're not. You're not 100% viewer-funded. You want to know why you're not 100% viewer-funded?
For your donations.
You got the fucking My Pillow ads every 3 minutes.
On our YouTube Super Chat, you could go ahead, drop a donation in there. Or
you
can go
motherfuckers.
to our website, rsbnetwork.com/donate.
Shut up. I don't care if you bought the pillows.
We are the alternative
Fuck
to
you
the
and the
mainstream
pillows.
media. We are out here. Nobody else is out here. There's not one other media company. He'll pan and show you. There's not one other media company here right now. Nobody else is here. Nobody wants to show this. Nobody wants to report the truth that Trump supporters are out here showing up in numbers to support the president because they believe that this election was stolen from them. There's no other media company here. And so what we're doing here really is unprecedented. It's something. We are what I like to call a grassroots media company, and it's through your support. So please, there's a few ways you could.
No, I hate these people. They've done no coverage. All they've done is begged for money. I am not a morning person, and I went to bed at 3 a.m. Do you understand that for months I've been staying up till 3 a.m. doing stupid protest coverage? And now you expect me to fucking wake up on the West Coast for an East Coast protest in the morning. No, I am not a morning person. My throat is very sore. I'm tired. And I woke up for this shit. This is ridiculous. Why isn't there Antifa here killing them? Why are we not fighting to the death? You understand? All I've ever wanted is to watch these mongrel race people out in the streets fight to the death over politics. And you aren't giving it to me. I want these people dead. I want all the Antifa people dead. I'm just kidding, I know. I have to legally say that I don't want them dead because of terms of service. But if all of them happened upon a funny fate and met their maker, I would laugh. I'm tired, and I want a McGriddle. Do you understand, guys? None of you were sucking my dick. None of you were buying me McGriddles. I want 2 bacon, egg, and I want 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles. And I want the bacon crispy. And an orange juice. And a cup of coffee. Do you understand? I need... What a hash brown. Why am I crying? What the fuck? Why am I crying? Oh, Jesus. I'm on my period. All right. Hopefully they're done with the My Pillow talk.
Issue. I know Joe Biden wouldn't give us an answer before the election. He said you would find out later. And that seems like something the American people have a right to know before they vote on a president. But that is a real possibility here, and that would just be packing the courts. They'd open up legislation to add more justices to the court, which has not been done. We've had 9 historically. And then Joe Biden would, in that case, he would just put liberal justices on the court, so the conservatives would not have a chance from there on out. So I think that's something that's really concerning that we could see happening here in this election.
I agree. Joe Biden, when they were having the debates, he never was really willing to say whether or not he would pack the courts. He said, you will find out after the election. So that's something that should be concerning to many Americans. And if it is true that Joe Biden legitimately won this race, which I don't think it is, it should be concerning that Americans are willing to elect someone who doesn't come out 100% publicly on what their policies are. It's kind of like keeping his.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm just
nobody
being a bitch.
will ever know what he truly is, what he truly means. If he's willing to keep his policy in the closet, what else is he keeping in there? Like some of his secrets and stuff, and the corruption that he's done through his entire career. So we're not exactly sure. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the people have a right to know what the presidential candidate has on such an impactful decision there. So I think that's going to be something really important. Philip, what do you think about the fact that if Joe Biden becomes president under the pretense that there was possible fraud that was just not looked into enough, what does that mean for future elections?
Watch your backs. Watch your backs. Be safe out there, officer.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem. No name used to it in. No name. You are now a moderator. Get the haters out of here for me. I'm not talking about you, bud. Our freedom of speech matters. Our own opinion matters. I'm talking to the ones that are actually disrespecting me and talking shit. You're good, King Vic. King Vic is fine. Leave King Vic alone. No, you're good. I'm talking about the ones that were being derogatory towards me. Leave King Vic alone. King Vic is fine. I don't know either. Trash! Way to go, Patriots! Time to get where everyone's going and turn around and go. They ran them off. El Sancho, please stay in here. I needed more mods in my chat. And I got you, El Sancho. I'll be safe. I promise.
From Missouri with it too.
Yes, sir.
You guys might want to turn your attention back to cash guys a little bit.
Smash that like button, everybody. Smash that like button. Thank you all for tuning into The Bucket Boy News 401. Here at the Million Maga March for Donald J. Trump to stop the steal in Washington, D.C. Joe Cool, Carlos Cruz, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to The Bucket Boy News 401. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Yeah. No problem, guys. Love my supporters in the chat. Love my supporters in the chat. As always. Excuse me, guys. Can I squeeze everybody? Thank you. Thank you. Fuck you, El Sancho. I love you.
Go ahead.
Kính thưa quý vị, hậu vệ Việt Nam Cộng hòa đi đến của Washington DC để làm đồng hành ủng hộ tổng thống ra được không? Đã được tất cả công dân cộng đồng người Mỹ ủng hộ cách thật là 100%. Họ rất là thích cái cờ vàng và sóng đỏ.
So freaking awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? It's probably all fucking bodies.
Peaceful protest with 0 pairs of Air Jordans stolen. What's up with that? 0 fires set.
El Sancho, be nice to Joe. Washington, D.C.
So my name is Cindy Kagan, and I am the Director of Coalition for Women for America First. And on behalf of our organization, I had this crazy idea the day after the election to throw a small rally. So it turned into a massive rally. I just want to say welcome to DC. That was not very impressive. Let's do that one more shot. Welcome to DC. So our team has managed to pull together, Women for America First has managed to pull together a feat that, if I do say so myself, is pretty impressive. We started this process, the official process, on Monday, and here we are. And this is because of all of you. It's because of all of us, Americans, showing support for our president, Donald J. Trump. Can I get a round of applause? We see what's going on, and the silent majority is silent no more. Make some noise, silent majority. Let everybody know. So I just have to go ahead and we all know how these are. COVID. So just hear me out. So wear a mask unless you are medically exempt. If you are not wearing a mask, we will assume you are medically exempt. Unless you are with family. Hello, family. Wash your hands and sanitize your hands often. That's the standard for basic hygiene. There you are. So that's it. Obviously, this goes.
How are you, ladies? Not bad.
Because we don't want to get such a huge bill. Appreciate it. That's pretty much it. If you want to go to our website, Women for America First. We also have truckmarch.com. That's where we're asking you guys to submit all of your images, photos, videos, you will share.
Did you get it?
Super Trump! Super Trump! Super Trump! Super Trump!
Four more
4 more years! 4 more years!
When is this party gonna start?
Sorry.
You need protection? I got protection.
Oh, he's got protection, guys.
Protection.
He's got
See, it's a real
protection.
virus, right? So I got a real mask for you. Biden lie mask.
He's got that protection, guys.
That's half the fun.
Walking around with a maxi pad.
us. And we got to continue to stand. We can't let Biden take this nation because he will destroy it. He is a liar, he's a thief, and he comes to destroy America. He has sold us out to China. He has sold us out to China. And he is not going to win this election because Donald J. Trump has already run.
Yes, Ben Franklin. What have we got? He said, a republic, if you can keep it. Let's keep this republic. That's right! Sing with me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. While we're all here, I think we should take an opportunity to send a message to the fake news media. For 4 years now, we have watched you try to destroy this president and discourage us with lies and with slander. We're on to you. And I want you to look at everybody around you, because for the past 4 years, I've asked myself this question many, many, many times. Am I alone? Is all the support for the president gone? I want you to look at the person beside you, the person behind you, the person in front of you. You are not alone.
That's right.
We are going to take our country back.
That's right.
Hey guys, it's not just about Trump, it's about the whole election as a whole. There's still elections going on January 8th in Georgia. Don't forget it. Don't let them steal there too. Stop the steal in Georgia as well.
What's going on, everybody? You sound too quiet over here. Let's get a USA chant going on. USA! 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 USA!
Trump is number one! Yeah! Woo!
USA! Can you hear me? USA does not belong. USA does not belong. USA belongs to us, the patriots of the United States of America! This country belongs to us, and no one is gonna take our freedom! America first! 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 Yeah!
Can I say something, guys? Here, people can hear my voice right now. If you guys don't mind, I think we all need to pray. Right now.
Yes!
Can we pray? Can we pray for our country? Can we pray? Can we pray for... What's up with this buddy? Yo! Check. See, the devil's a liar, boy. Hey!
Come this way.
Can you hear me? Yeah! I pray that we will have freedom in this country, that we will have President Trump in our country for 4 more years, that we will have complete wiping out of Antifa, that we will get rid of any attempts to have communism in this country. Father God, I pray for every person here that we stay safe, that we remember who our king is, even though we were here to fight for our president, that we remember who our king is. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray for the United States of America. I remember this country being a free country, and I want to die with my children still being a free country. I pray by the power of the Holy Spirit, every single person in this nation, every single person that can hear my voice is safe, and I pray we get 4 more years in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Christ is king! 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 Christ is king!
It keeps going out.
Hello?
We need a battery. I think the battery's going bad.
Let's
hear it for the Vietnamese American patriots. They fled what was now trying to be imposed upon us. They know what's happening. They saw it in Vietnam. God bless Melania.
I'm going to get him to change the battery.
Without your clothes. Get out of here, NBC.
Okay, everybody, listen.
Alright, y'all, I'll probably doing a part 2 video. My phone's a little overheating. I just touched my phone, it's getting hot. Thank you all so much for tuning in so far. Stay tuned, there should be a part 2 if nothing goes wrong with my phone. Stay tuned, have a good day, y'all. See y'all soon. One love, peace.
What the Democrats will do to our country if they succeed in stealing this election. We're also representing hundreds of millions from around the world that are praying for you to keep leading us for 4 more years.
We're also going to be giving you all pillows today for showing up.
Doesn't believe that all this corruption and election fraud is real. They couldn't be more wrong. A fake news outlet asked me the other day, what is the best thing the president's done so far? I answered, he smashed the tool of political correction or nothing would have got done. When I came out of years of addiction, I couldn't believe I could not believe what our country had become and the path we were on. God had been removed from our schools. A president was giving money to an evil empire.
Jobs in manufacturing had massively been moved overseas. It was politically incorrect to say Merry Christmas. So many things made no sense. And personally, when I started my commercials on TV, I was told by TV and shopping channels that I couldn't wear my cross. I told them, I'm wearing my cross. And then it got to be up until, I'm going to tell this story off the cuff. I didn't realize, my years of addiction, I didn't realize how important politics were to everything we do. And then Donald Trump reached out to me in the summer of 2016 for a private meeting. And I walked in there and we talked about he wanted to bring jobs back like My Pillow's made in the USA. He wanted to, I told him about my addiction and how I have a platform to help millions of people in addiction. And he said, Mike, I want to stop the drugs from pouring in to our country. He said, he talked about what he was going to do for the unemployment, the economy, and we talked about all these things for a half hour. And I left his office that day on August 15, 2016. I said, he's going to be the greatest president in history. But here's where the attacks come. I left there, and by the way, I talked to his employees, and I couldn't believe what I had just witnessed. A man with the only agenda to help us as a people in a country, and it was just, everything about it was so real. And I went and talked to his employees, and every one of them said the same thing. He's a great boss, great leader, and they had a personal story how he had helped them. So I went back to Minnesota. And I went back there, and I couldn't wait to tell Minnesota in 2016, tell all the media I had met this man, Donald Trump, and all the great things we had talked about. Well, I did that press release, and the media called me a racist. They attacked me. The Better Business Bureau took me from an A+ to an F. I mean, I was completely attacked. But then I knew I was on the right path. God gave us grace on November 8, 2016, and our president has a gift, a problem solution, but he also knows what it's going to manifest to. He has fought every day for our country and us to overcome, to make our lives better for each and every one of us. He's kept all his promises that he told all of us. He created the best economy in history before this China virus. We had the lowest unemployment. He brought the manufacturing back. It would take hours to list everything, but right out of the gate, we got to at least say Merry Christmas. But now, the radical left and Democrats are trying to steal the election and the future of our country. And I'm going to tell you about them. They're very good at marketing and brainwashing and deception. Let's talk about, I'll give you two examples because I'm a marketer. Planned Parenthood and Black Lives Matter. What do they have in common? Here's what they have in common. They're both deceptive. Planned Parenthood, it sounds like a politically correct name. Well, when you find out that Planned Parenthood is killing your baby so you don't have to be a parent, that's something wrong with that. And Black Lives Matter, of course their lives matter, but when you look behind the curtain and you see the organization behind it has been suppressing and trying to destroy them for 50 years, that's what they do. And they have been described for, okay, but now they're making their biggest play ever. I promised the president that we would win Minnesota. Well, we did, but the corruption was just bigger there as we have professional USA and Israel haters led by Ilhan Omar. We also have a Democrat governor who made some of the worst decisions ever that manifest for political reasons, that manifested into riots and destruction across our country. It's sad that they make decisions for political reasons, and we have a great president makes them for us. And what a difference. He's turned the Republican Party into the common sense party. But I look at mathematical deviations every day in my business, and if something is out of whack, there's a reason for it. Things just don't happen without input. And I'll tell you what, you look at this election, there's so many deviations, and there's something that had to happen for those deviations to happen. Well, our president is going to win this election as all of these deviations will be revealed as corrupt and voter fraud. Mr. President, if you're watching, we are praying for you, and we are here to support you any way we can to lead us in this fight for our country and future. Now I want to say a quick prayer. Everybody, I want you all to pray. Please, I want you all to pray here. Heavenly Father, please give us grace and Donald Trump as our president for 4 more years. Please reveal all the corruption and fraud in this election and show everyone your will. Open doors that no man can shut. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Yes. Today, Mr. President, we are all in to tell you that you are the greatest president ever, and we are all in. God bless America.
When I say Donald, you say Trump. Donald. Trump. Donald. Trump. When I say Donald, you say Trump. Donald. Trump. Donald. Trump. When I say president, you say Trump. President. Trump. President. Trump. USA. 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 All right. Listen, my name is Parrish Denard. You might have seen me on television with Black Voices for Trump with the campaign. And I tell you, this is a movement. They doubted that this could happen, but turned to the media and tell them we are here and we're not going anywhere. Let them know. Thank you to Amy Kramer for organizing this opportunity for us to come together and remind the world that no matter what the media says, there are over 72 million people who aren't going to be silenced. We aren't going to hide. We are going to loudly proclaim that we support President Donald J. Trump. We support President Trump's inclusive agenda that led to unprecedented support for HBCUs, school choice, lower taxes, deregulation, support for the unborn, and expanding our party, with the president winning the most votes for Republican from minorities since 1960. In fact, because of Black Voices for Trump and the campaign, the RNC, and all of you, we got 12% of the black vote. With an amazing ground game, we flipped 11 House seats and held the Senate and didn't lose one local chamber. We are here today to say with one loud voice, we will fight for the integrity of our elections. Yes. We will demand transparency, and we will stop the steal. We won't let them cancel America First. We won't let them cancel Make America Great Again. We won't let them cancel our voices. We won't let them cancel our votes. We are going to stand together and proclaim you can't stop us from supporting the greatest president of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump.
What's going on, Washington, D.C.? What's going on, patriots of America? And what is going on to all them freedom fighters who came from all over this nation to this nation's capital to show support for their president? Who's here for Trump? My name is Chandler Crump, and I'm here for Trump as well. I'm here for America, and I'm here for the future. We saw something incredible just last week. We saw that election happen, and we were all so hopeful going into it. We knew we had this election in the bag. We were going to fight for it, and we were going to win, and that is what we did. But the left, they do something interesting. They do something that has never been done before in American history since them. They do immediate and strong voter fraud, election fraud. Yeah, boo that. You know, it's always them that say they stand for democracy. But how come they're canceling out our voices? Canceling out American voices, canceling out patriotic voices that want to stand for a president that does something for them? How come they cancel that out? I say we stop the steal. Yes, stop the steal. Stop the steal. Raise those flags up, raise those banners up, all the way up, all the way up. You guys are amazing, I tell you that much. I want to thank each and every person that came out here all over America to spend your Saturday here with us in Freedom Plaza, Washington, D.C. Because we stand for something greater than ourselves. We stand for America. We stand to keep America great. We stand to make America great. And we stand to fight for the future. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a member of Generation Z. Which means that America is mine for a long time. It's been yours, and I know there's plenty of young people. You guys are fighting for it now. I'm fighting for it now, but I'm fighting so that there's a future for each and every one of us. Ronald Reagan said that freedom is never a generation away from death. I am that generation that's going to keep fighting. We are the hero generation. And with your support, with your fight, with your strength, with your courage, and with your energy, we are going to keep America great for the next 10, 20, 30, and 40 years. We will not let America fall. We will not let America die. We will keep America great. We will make America great. And we will make this nation something to remember for all time. President Trump is one of the best presidents that has ever graced this nation. And we're going to fight for another 4 years. We're not going to let them steal this election. We're not going to let them steal America. We're not going to stand for a faux Joe Biden presidency. We're not going to stand for it. We're going to fight, fight, fight. And like Trump says, we're going to win, win, win. Say it with me now. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. Thank you guys so much.
Hello, I'm Evan Sayet. And looking out at what must be about 500,000 people, I want to just take a moment. Damn right. I want to take a moment to remember somebody that I started out with about 17 years ago who cannot be with us today, but he is very much with us today. He's my friend Andrew Breitbart. Andrew is what we call a happy warrior, and we are happy, are we not? This actually is a peaceful protest, is it not? But happy is only half of happy warrior, because our country is calling upon us now to be the other half. We now need to be warriors. Every generation has had to face an evil of some kind. Typically it's been from abroad, it was foreign, now it's domestic. But our Constitution prepared us for enemies both foreign and domestic. We will fight this fight and we will win this fight, but in order to win, you must first know your enemy. And that's what I've dedicated myself to in my writings and my speeches, is to know, because they didn't just come out of nowhere. What you're witnessing now is the fruition of a plan long in the works. You are watching the culmination of a plan that started with the 60s radicals, who did not hide the fact that they sought to overthrow this country. They did not hide the fact that they were socialists, and they were bad, bad people. One of them goes by the name of William Ayres. William Ayres founded a terrorist group called the Weather Underground. Such despicable human beings that at the very first meeting of the Weather Underground, they took time out to cheer Charles Manson. Because Charles Manson had done, or at least attempted to do, what the Democratic Party was attempting to do, what the radicals were attempting to do, which is to divide and conquer. That's what Helter Skelter meant. Helter Skelter was a cataclysmic race war. And that's what the Democratic Party has been trying to start since the 60s radicals. Since Bernadine Dorn, the wife of William Ayres, approached a bank of microphones and said, "Hi, I'm Bernadine Dorn, and I'm going to read to you a declaration of war." And they sought to start that war by dividing us by race, which is why when the radicals came along, they didn't join the party of abolition. They didn't join the party of women's suffrage. They joined the party of George Wallace and segregation and Jim Crow. Because it didn't matter to them then or now whether whites hated blacks or blacks hated whites, so long as we hated each other. They tried to foment a revolution and they failed. Because nobody who had lived in the real world, the last of the great generations, wanted any part of the socialism they were selling. Millions had fled that socialism under Hitler to come here. Millions had fled that socialism under Stalin to come here. And millions more went overseas to fight those things. And when they came home, they wanted no part of what they are selling then and now. There's a great story in my book, forgive me, I have to do it, it's called The Woke Supremacy, that's what one does, where Muhammad Ali, the great boxer, went over to Africa to train for a big fight in Zaire. And when he returned, they asked him, the reporters asked him, "What'd you think of Africa, Muhammad?" Now remember, this was a black man from the then democratically controlled South. This was a black man who had already converted to Islam. This was a black Muslim man. They said, "Muhammad, what did you think of Africa?" And he said, quote, "Thank God my granddaddy got on that boat." So even back then in the hardest times, people knew that America was in fact great. And so when this revolution failed, they went underground. They started something called the Long March through the institutions. They took over these schools and turned it into their ministry of indoctrination. They took over the news and entertainment industries and turned it into their ministry of propaganda. Now they have their ministry of social communications. And it was Mark Rudd, and then I'll finish up. It was Mark Rudd, one of the founders, another despicable man who said it must be wonderful to kill a pig, talking about cops. The bloodier, the better. That's the kind of people who trained this generation. You're not booing me, right? And you're not saying Bruce, right? All right. Mark Rudd said, "The true flowering of the 60s will come in the 90s when we've taken over the institutions." Well, he was wrong only because he missed the obvious. Once they'd taken over the institutions, they then had to use them to brainwash successive generations. Well, 30 years from the 60s to the 90s, what's 30 years from the 90s? Which is why they've finally taken off their masks. Which is why they're finally calling themselves what they've always been, socialists. It's why they're again killing cops. This has been a long time coming, and this is a revolution that they are attempting. I don't care if they put a smiley face or an old man's face in front of it. They did that with Big Brother. All right, Joe Biden is just a face. He's a figurehead for the evil that lurks behind him. But I will tell you this. I will tell you this. We have always been slow to the fight. As Americans, we don't want to fight. We are the true liberals, lowercase l, live and let live. We've got other things to do with our lives than fight. We got family, we got schools, we got businesses. We were slow to World War I. We were slow to World War II. We were slow to the Cold War. And we were slow to the culture war. But we won World War I, we won World War II, we won the Cold War, and we will win the culture war.
Let me hear you, beautiful people. Whoa! My name is Dustin Stockton. I just want to take a moment to thank Women for America First and the organizers and all of you for coming out to stop the steal and support President Trump. Jeffrey Lawrence and I have been doing this for a long time, politics, but I have one message that I want to get across to you, and it's so important when you go back home. We have to meet offline. We have to be Sam Adams in the basement of our bars, meeting with our neighbors. We have to fight big tech. We have to fight big media, and we have to fight big money to protect America for my kids and for your kids. This is a seminal moment in our country's history. If we let them steal the election from President Trump, we will never get it back. Our freedom is not coming back. We must rise up, which is why I know every single one of you is here. Thank you. From the Tea Party on, what people don't realize is that Donald Trump was the natural progression of the Tea Party movement and the fight for our Constitution. You must come together. You must stand for your rights, and we must win. Scott Pressler always says it, MVP. This is a movement of love, but we must fight. We must stand up to the liars and the fake news. We must stand up to the big tech oligarchs who want to silence us. We must fight. When we march to the Supreme Court, we have a message to send. Our institutions have been corrupted and weaponized against we the people. And that's what Joe Biden's agenda is. There is no way that senile old fool beat the hardest working and greatest president ever. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We'll see you at the Supreme Court.
All right, good afternoon, America. Yes. My name is Debbie Carolitis. I'm the Vice President of Moms for America. Woo! I'm honored to say a few words here today. Moms for America is a national movement of mothers reclaiming our country for truth, family, freedom, and the Constitution. Who's a mama out here today? Who's a grandma out here today? We believe that moms are the heartbeat of America. Amen? As a wife and a mother of three, I stand here concerned like all of you. America is at a crossroads, and the greatest threat to our republic is playing out. Our election has been hindered by votes that are not legal. The crisis must be exposed. It must be corrected, and it must be stopped. Moms for America had a project called Mom Vote. We encouraged moms all across the country to get registered and to vote their values. We told moms, if you loved God, if you cherished freedom, if you respected life, and you treasured family, we told them that they must vote because our country was at stake. So you know what happened? Our mamas came out and they voted. Right? Now, the mothers are demanding a legitimate election. Right? As I watch my children worry about the security of their future, like all of you moms out here, my heart is heavy. My son just graduated from college and recently got engaged. He is trying to plan a wedding during COVID. My daughter is wondering when in-person college classes will resume and how to function in a world that is socially distanced. My 16-year-old is constantly stressed out in a virtual high school while his basketball season is postponed. These are true issues in each of our homes, let alone the security of our country. These are not the hopes and dreams that we have as mothers. Our president has worked so hard to save America, to rebuild America, and to make America great again. So we must stand by him and ask for a valid election. Without a legitimate presidential election, we are no longer the land of the free. So you know what? As moms, we have to pass the torch of freedom. And if the torch is extinguished, there is no hope. The flame must burn bright and illuminate the way for our families. The light must shine in the darkness. And as mothers, we will fight for the torch of freedom, because without it, our children and our grandchildren will not be able to radiate and live in America. That is why we stand united for an election that ensures every legal vote must count. President Trump, the mamas are with you. Let us all carry the torch of freedom, and may it shine ever so brightly. God bless you.
You are awesome. I am so excited to be here. My name is Megan Barth. I'm referred to as the Reagan Babe. I come all the way back from the Tea Party for 12 years. This is so reminiscent of the Tea Party when we kicked the Democrats' asses in 2010 up and down the ticket. The grassroots, the silent majority is loud, and we are alive and well. We are here to stop the steal. Say it with me. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. We know this election was stolen. Do we really believe that the party who believes that looting is justified in the name of social justice didn't steal this election in the name of social justice? I refer to myself as the Reagan Babe because there were three men that affected my life: Ronald Reagan, my father, and my grandfather. They were all veterans, and they fought tooth and nail and nearly died for this country. And I will do the same, because I am not going to watch my country be destroyed from within by the communists, by the Marxists, by the socialists, that have found a home in the Democrat Party. Why is it that communists and Marxists and socialists find a home in the Democrat Party? It's because that's where they are welcomed. We don't want to fundamentally transform this country. We will defend it with our lives. We will defend this country with our lives. We will defend this president with our lives. We are going to march all the way to the Supreme Court, and our fight does not stop at the Supreme Court. We take the fight back to our precincts. We take them back to our neighborhoods, and we make for damn sure that our local elected officials are elected fairly and they are elected squarely, and that our voice, which is our vote, is not stolen. Thank you so very much for showing up.
This is the most beautiful crowd I have ever seen in my life. My name is Courtney Holland. I'm a conservative activist out of Nevada. And I'm a proud Nevadan here to tell you that Nevada is MAGA country. This election was stolen from us. It is critical to the world that they see what happened in Nevada and across this country with how the Democrats have stolen this election. We here are out here today from all around the country to demand transparency. We want a free, fair, transparent election. And we want to stop the steal, am I right? All right. For 5 days out in Nevada, I helped lead hundreds of Nevadans standing in front of the Clark County Election Department.
All right, here's the deal. Oh God, I'm gonna go pick up breakfast and probably some energy drinks. Anyone need anything while I'm out? Beer? You buy, I fly. Anyways, here's the problem. I need someone in charge. Oh, cool. I got someone in charge. Hey, everyone, Loving Gumbo's in charge until I'm back. I can trust Loving Gumbo. Does anyone want anything? Everyone looks good. Coffee? I'm gonna be at the gas station. I gotta get gas in my car as well. Coffee? You want Twinkies? Twinkies. Pick you up some Twinkies. Excellent. Liquor stores aren't open right now yet.
We cannot let that happen.
And
so I have a call to action for all of you. This does not end today. Am I right? Are you going to go back home and are you going to fight? Yes. All right. Our president fought for us for 4 years. So I ask you this. Are you ready to fight for your president? All right. Stop the steal. 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 Woo! Thank you, everybody. Keep it up. All right, everybody. Are you loving all these speakers? Have you been seeing the helicopter fly around? Do you think they are ignoring us? Because what do we want? 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years!
What's up, Washington, D.C.? My name is Mike Kudre. I am a conservative activist from Las Vegas. Along with Courtney and Megan, we were leading the protests, the Stop the Steal protests out there. And it's incredible to see all these people here today. At the end of the day, The one thing that we want is a fair and honest and open election. We will not allow this to be stolen from the people of this country. There is no way that they can just find 200,000 votes overnight. All of them go to Biden, and it all is in the key swing states that Trump needs to secure the presidency. We've got major problems with the election infrastructure in this country. And they need to be fixed, and the votes need to be audited, not just recounted. They need to be audited. We need to audit the votes to make sure every vote is legal and valid. Trump is an absolute warrior, okay? He is a fighter. He fights everything they throw at him. He fought off the Russia hoax. He fought off all the media slander. He even got COVID and kicked COVID in its ass. And we will be the same, and we will fight for our president. He is the legitimate president. We will not allow this election to be stolen, and we will be out, and we will fight, and we will make our voices heard. Thank you guys so much for being out here. I love you all. How's everybody doing? This is beautiful. Can we do a chant? All right, I love y'all. Stop the steal! 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 Those are my people. My name is Ollie Alexander. I'm the national organizer for Stop the Steal. Thank you. How many of y'all were at your state capitol last weekend? There were 30,250. Right now at all 50 state capitals, there's more, and we got tens of thousands coming into town here. We're going to make our voices heard, and we're going to protect this president by stopping the steal. Now look, these other guys, they're fiery speakers. I'm more of an organizer. December 14th is the date that we all need to remember. Next week, we're going to start lobbying the state legislature of Pennsylvania, of Wisconsin, of Michigan, of Arizona, and Georgia. And we're going to tell them to ignore the rigged elections and send Republican electors to the Electoral College. Or we're going to deprive both candidates of 270. Then we'll send it to the House of Representatives where Donald J. Trump will win. Trump won. 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 Let's terrify this town.
Let me fix this for a second. Hello, everyone. These are indeed interesting times. Many would label me because where I come from and because of how I look. But there's a label I dislike the most: minority. A word used to imply some people are not capable to succeed for themselves. But no, that is not me. I was not raised to inspire pity from anyone but the owner of my destiny. I am part of the majority. I am an American. The United States is the best country in the world to succeed. That was clear to me even before the thought of immigrating to the great nation crossed my mind. I believe President Trump holds dearly, not only in words, but in actions. He's a president that provides the necessary tools
to build the American future on solid grounds. Because he knows that just hope may only build a future on loose sand. President Trump knows that our nation's strength comes with the understanding that we must put America first together. President Trump fight for us, it's time to fight for him. This election evoked many memories from voting days in my home country, Venezuela. Hearing in the United States the same garbage socialists sold to Venezuelans was unbelievable. Seeing people destroy their communities was heartbreaking, but politicians in action to protect their constituents was infuriating. From experience, I can tell you that such socialist ideas and destruction will not just hurt some people, it will get closer to you, to everyone's doorstep. It will take the last block received from President Trump and will clean your tears with hope. We have a long way, and we have a long and bumpy journey ahead of us. We all, and I mean Democrats, Independents, Republicans, and even those who were too young to vote this time, need to demand a clear election.
Yes.
Thus, using all legal procedures to guarantee the election's integrity is the right thing to do. Let's remember that the constitutional process determines the next president, not the biased mainstream media. Let this be an awakening of citizens who are more politically active. Participate in town halls, meet their legislators to discuss community issues, and keep them accountable. Together, we'll make sure that we preserve the American dream and keep socialism away. By the way, I'm a gun owner, proud Second Amendment advocate, competitive shooter, and Olympian. No minority here. Too strong for that. This is a country in which the people are the owners of our destiny, aren't we? We refuse to be the beggars of the government, don't we? We're eager to protect, preserve, and defend our Constitution, especially our Second Amendment, aren't we? And we demand those who interfere in our election system receive the full force of the law, don't we? Oh, America, the land of the free and home of the brave. I was not born here, but God is my witness that I feel you through my veins, because here is where true freedom exists and dreams are conquered. Thank you. God bless our president. Let's keep America great. Stop the steal, and God bless America.
You guys are awesome. Awesome. I'm from Arizona. I do not need a plane to fly back with the enthusiasm and energy that is coming off you. Keep it up. Keep it up. We want one simple thing. What's that? 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. Let me get serious for a second.
Last week, the Senate President in the state of Arizona, by the way, I'm State Senator Vince Leach, for whatever that's worth. Last week, our Senate President in Arizona sent our Secretary of State, a Democrat, and said, let's have free, independent inspection of the polls. She said, no. No. In fact, we found out that in 2017, she said, you all and I are neo-Nazis for supporting Donald J. Trump. My message to you this afternoon is very, very simple. We have, in Arizona, 11 electoral votes. And Madam Chair, wherever you are back there, Arizona is ready to cast 11 electoral votes for the next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It's time that each one of us, no matter where we're from, what corner of the country, go home and fight for Donald J. Trump. God bless you. God bless Donald J. Trump. And God bless America. Thank you very much.
Hey everyone! My name is Tracy Beans. I'm an independent investigative journalist and the editor-in-chief of UncoverDC.com. We do actual journalism. The fake news is the enemy of the people. The reason why there's such a divide in this country is because the media has lied to people for decades. You all saw through the bull, and you're here to support elections with integrity and our president for 4 more years. The media is supposed to be the fifth estate that brings you information so you can make informed decisions. That's gone by the wayside. So independent journalists are coming back to make the media likable again. Support your independent journalists. Support the president and his family. Support transparency and integrity in our elections. God bless all of you, and God bless the United States of America.
CNN sucks. CNN sucks. CNN sucks. CNN sucks. CNN sucks. Fox News sucks. Fox News sucks. Fox News sucks. Fox News sucks. How bad is Fox News now? What the hell happened? What the hell happened? What a disgrace. They're the enemy of the people, and I have a message for the enemy of the people, the fake news media. You do not decide who the President of the United States is. We the people do. So we're watching Fox News. I'm with some friends. Charlie Kirk, you guys like Charlie Kirk? So we're watching the election results come in. We're up big in Wisconsin. We're up big in Michigan. We're up big in Pennsylvania. Where everybody's so happy we're going to win. Trump goes on TV, he declares victory because he rightfully won. And then everybody goes to sleep. And then what happens? And then the cheating started, right? And the fraud started. They started finding hundreds of thousands of ballots in the dead of night when everybody's sleeping. Do you guys believe the results of this election so far? Do not give an inch. The media, the left, and the establishment Republicans are expecting you to get tired. Are you going to get tired? We're going to fight for President Trump every single day because he spent 4 years fighting for us. We will not get tired. We will not be silent. We will be out here every single day all over the country until we stop the greatest scam in the history of our nation. This should not happen in the United States of America. We are the most successful country in the history of the world. And there's a software from hell called Dominion. Have you noticed that the Dominion glitches only glitch in one direction? They never find hundreds of thousands of ballots for Donald J. Trump. It's only for Joe Biden. And we're never going to accept Joe Biden as the President of the United States. Hunter Biden should be in jail. Lock him up! 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 We are not letting that crackhead and that pedophile in our house. God bless you. God bless President Trump. And God bless the United States of America. Let's win this.
Latino for Trump! Latino for Trump!
Hello, everybody! My name is Bianca Gracia, the president of the Latinos for Trump organization. Also, the Brexit Texas state director. Let me tell you, everybody's wondering what happened down in Texas in the border. We are what happened. The Democrats are pissed off, and since 2016, I vowed to get double those numbers from 29%, and I said, I'm going to get the president 50 to 60% of the Hispanic Latino vote. We built an army, and that's exactly what we did. As goes Texas, goes the nation. Beto, you ain't coming and taking nothing, buddy. We are Benjamin. We are Benjamins and we are Deborahs. And let me tell you something, we are armored up. Let me tell you, our heritage was at the Battle of San Jacinto, was at the Battle of the Alamo. Mexicans were the first to get the Medal of Honor. And if you think that we're going to stop fighting now for our freedom and liberty, you got something coming. 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! 4 more years! And I just have one more message for you, Mr. President Donald J. Trump. Latinos for Trump. Hashtag we are woke and hashtag we are the storm. All right, stop the steal. 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 Thank y'all so much. Our organization is united with people from Lexit, like Jesse Holguin. We made it a point to make sure that the Lexit or Latinos are exiting the Democrat Party. You do not own us. We are God-loving people. We are family-oriented, and we will die for this country. Get ready, Latinos for Trump! Thank y'all, and God bless you, and God bless this United States of America, and God bless Donald J. Trump.
How are you guys doing today? Good morning, America, guys. Let's make one thing clear to the media here. It is not Joe Biden who's the president of the United States. They don't decide that. We decide that. Every single person here, the media doesn't tell us who the president is. CNN doesn't tell us who the president is. We decide who the president of these United States is, and we have decided that Donald J. Trump is our president. He's
He's our president. He's our president. There will be 4 more years of this president. Just a week ago, I was proud to cast the first ballot of my life for this president. And I will not allow that vote to be stolen. I will not allow them through their nefarious tactics to steal this election away from the American people. Because if we let them do it again, if we let them do it now, they'll do it 4 years from now. They'll do it again and again and again. We will lose our country. We will lose our democracy. But what they do not realize is that we are here and we will stand up and fight. Every single one of you. We are in this for the long haul. We are not going to roll over and allow our country to be taken away from us. We're not going to allow our country to be stolen away from us. What they thought is they thought we didn't exist. But if you look around, you see the person next to you, and I see the people all the way back there today. Guess what, guys? We do indeed exist. We exist. We exist. Donald Trump didn't need dead people voting for him because he had every single one of you. Every single one of you. This election, the stakes cannot be overstated. We are in a battle for our country's foundational values. We are again at that point that Reagan once talked about it. We are in a time of choosing, where we must decide what type of nation we will be. Will we be a nation of lawlessness and open borders, or will we be a nation of law and order? A nation where the American people are put first, where we are still able to say, God bless America. That is the country I want to live in. That is the country that I love. That is the country that I adore. And that is the country that we are out here today to fight for, to protect, and to defend. And we will win. We will win. They think they've got us going. They think they've got us down. But what they have underestimated in this fight is the heart and dedication and the love for our country we have. America is the greatest nation in the world, but it is made great by the continued activism, the continued work and perseverance of patriots like yourself. And what they realize that we are not taking any off days. The fight is just beginning, and we are in the game for the long haul. We will make America great again. We will keep America great. And Donald Trump will be the president of these United States for 4 more years. Thank you.
What's up? Stop the steal. My name is Daniel Bostic. I have a message for these media people who are sort of infiltrating our ranks. And the message is this. We are the majority. Back in 2018, I helped Ali Alexander launch Stop the Steal in Broward County, Florida. And there was something interesting that happened in Broward because after the 2018 midterms, we noticed that days after the election, the results started changing. Magically, new votes were found all over Broward County, Florida. We were getting reports of ballot boxes being found in rental cars, in gyms, in shopping malls. And so what we did was we descended on Broward County, Florida with a friend of mine named Laura Loomer. Maybe you've heard of her. And let me tell you something. When those corrupt election officials saw Laura Loomer roll up with a megaphone, you could feel the wave of fear. But it wasn't just us. We had an entire army of patriots behind us. We were just a small piece of a greater team. Brave patriots in Florida stepped up, they showed up, they protested, and we held our election officials accountable. They knew that we were outside and that we were watching every single thing they did. We did it because we realized that we had to bypass the mainstream media, that we can't rely on technology or social media anymore, that we need bodies in the streets to demand fair, free, and open elections. They can't ignore us anymore. Thank you guys so much for being here, and the best is yet to come.
Welcome. Look at this beautiful day that God has given us. He is shining down on us because we are righteous. you. I'm Alex Phillips. I'm the president of American Priority. This is the vice president of American Priority, Katja Lee. Executive vice president, Tom Chatelain. American Priority's primary mission is to protect and defend free speech. Defending our rights in words and actions is our most precious right under the Constitution. The left and big tech, and of course the corporate media, have tried to stifle us. They've tried to marginalize us. They call us names and they give us labels to create division amongst us. But we ignore them and we hold on to our own. We have stood by our values and beliefs. They use technology to censor us with labels and phony fact checkers. But we wear those badges of honor because we are fighting a righteous mission. We have been tolerant to all they've tried to do to deprive us of our rights as Americans because we know better. Now they are censoring our president. They are censoring the truth about our election. They are trying to gaslight us into believing something we know is not true. Freedom of speech to vote for our leaders should not be trifled with. We are standing our ground. We are no longer going to allow injustice in our lives. It is time for our leaders to know that the line is drawn here and they should cross no further. Our leaders need to understand that we give them the privilege to lead us. And without us supporting them, they are nothing. We stand for equal rights, equal justice under the Constitution. We stand for free speech under the Constitution. President Trump fights for us every day. President Trump fights for law and order. President Trump fights for the Constitution because that makes us all equal under the law. Today we stand in support of our true president, President Donald J. Trump.
Patriots, let me hear you say, Trump! Trump! The president is not far away. I want him to hear all of us say that we have his back. They tell us we can't worship God. I say, screw that! We are here. We are not going anywhere. Mr. President, we have your back, and we will never surrender! I want to introduce the most amazing woman in the world, Katja Lee. Get over here, girl.
Hi, everyone. Listen, we are so excited to be here. I just want to say a special thanks to Amy Kramer and Kylie Kramer and all the different coalitions of people that came together to make this possible. I want to thank you because without you, none of this would be happening. Thank you so much. And I want to close by doing a chant that means a lot to me because divided is what they want, but we are one. We are one. We are one.
All right, guys, we are alongside the street right here in front of Trump International Hotel, and I can't think of a better site, Brick Suit, to be right now. And of course, we have seen thousands and thousands of people walk by us, and I tried to tens of thousands, and I tried to come up with an idea like this. If I was sitting outside AT&T Stadium that holds about 90,000 plus some on the floor, 100,000, I think we've easily seen 100,000 people walk by.
And that's just the people who walk by right here in front of Trump International, but they're coming in from side streets down the way. We can see them coming in towards the Capitol, coming in from the north, meeting up here in Pennsylvania and heading to the Supreme Court. So it's going to be interesting to try and estimate crowd size here. We're at one point, we've only seen what's coming in front of us.
And I have to give homage to President Trump. because President Trump brought national attention to the city of Baltimore. And I saw while everybody else was pointing the finger and they were blaming and they were scapegoating, but nobody was taking action. And I said, I'm going to the city of Baltimore. And in one day, we picked up 12 tons of trash in 12 hours. And afterwards, I went home to my mom and I was like, Ma, I'm really good at picking up trash. Her heart swelled with pride, as you imagine. And the reason why I bring up this story is because I want you to realize what we're doing here. You are the people taking action. You aren't pointing the finger. You aren't scapegoating. You aren't blaming. You are here. And after Baltimore, I didn't stop. I went to Atlanta, Chicago, Denver, Duquesne, Detroit, Houston, Los Angeles, Kenosha, Milwaukee, Miami, Portland, Pittsburgh, Philly. And I was even protested for picking up trash in San Francisco, California. Will Nancy Pelosi hear us now? I want people to know that this is not just a Trump rally. This is a truth rally. And to speak the truth is an act of love. And I want you to realize that that is what this movement is about. This is a movement based on love. And I want you guys to know, I feel this within my bones, within my spirit, from the top of my head to the tips of my toes. And I promise you, as I stand before you, I'm not giving up. Never! I will fight peacefully. I will give everything I have to fight for truth and justice, because freedom is worth fighting for.
Yeah,
and
base trannies!
But don't let this be the only time that you take action. When you go home, you're gonna call your state legislators and your congressmen.
And you're gonna download Grindr, and you're gonna find me. You're gonna say Maga, and you're gonna fuck my boy pussy. I'm back. Loving Gumbo, you're no longer in charge.
And I make one last promise to you.
In fact, if you're here, can you ban Loving Gumbo?
Supreme Court, and after I am done with you here in
good,
DC,
Chicken is here.
I am going to Georgia, and we are gonna hold the Senate. I want you guys to know that you have changed my life. I'm deeply grateful, I'm deeply humbled, and I'm deeply honored, and I look forward to remaining in this fight with you.
I got a chicken
and
McGriddle.
President Trump, we have your back!
Okay. Who's glad to be at this rally? We'll accommodate, right? All right. TrumpMarch.com. This is Jennifer Holtzy. I'm with Women for America First. We're so glad to have you today. Woo! And you talk about Georgia. We've got a great lady here today to talk to you about what she's going to do for the United States of America and the great state of Georgia. Congresswoman-elect Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am so proud to be here with all of you. God bless America. God bless every single one of you for coming out today, standing up for President Trump, standing up for America, and fighting for our freedoms.
is Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am Congresswoman-elect from Georgia's 14th District.
All right, guys, that was Scott Pressler. Of course, we met up with him in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, not too long ago, kind of getting things started there. But we're back here in front of the Trump International Hotel as thousands and thousands of people, brick suit, have walked by us. And I tell you right now, you're the most recognized, outside of Donald Trump right now, you might be the most recognizable man here.
It's very possible. It's very possible. I mean, I had, from going to rallies and having been lucky enough to be in the right place and called up on stage a few times, I was already recognizable. And now I, merge that with the love for RSBN, and there's a lot of people,
It is incredible.
Us.
Absolutely. And of course, with all the developments over the last couple of weeks with the election, it's more important that you support outlets like Right Side Broadcasting, because we are viewer supported by you. So go to RSB Network.
Buy the goddamn My Pillow. Buy the My Pillow. Okay? Buy the fucking pillow.
Really report what's going on. And that is the number one thing people tell us when they walk by. Thank you for sharing the truth.
Absolutely. And today, it's not just, if you've been watching the coverage, we have multiple teams here. We've got 4 cameramen. We've got 3 crews. We've got 9 correspondents. We're trying our best to bring you as much of this rally as we can and in as organized a fashion as we can. Yeah. But the rally itself, let's say it's not a model of organization, as you might expect when you put it together in less than a week. But they've done a great job of getting the word out, of telling patriots to come here, to stop the steal, and encouraging everybody to be at nation's capital, state capitals across America. And really, we need people to get out there, form your own rallies in your own group, in your own hometown. Wherever you were waving Trump flags on a corner prior to election, get out and start doing that again. Show the president that we're behind him and that we're rallying for him.
And earlier we saw Alex Jones. I think he kind of broke away from the crowd a little earlier than expected. And that's what really set people down Pennsylvania Avenue. I think what we're seeing now is the crowd that was back away from the stage the whole entire time. So that's what we're seeing now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think Alex Jones walked by here maybe 10 minutes after 12. And I think some people, you're absolutely right, split and followed him because there's not really like a great schedule that was put out for everybody. We know the speakers have gone on from there, and we want to show everybody the speakers. So while we've been here, many people have been walking on Pennsylvania Avenue behind us. We believe the speakers are now done, and that the official events at Freedom Plaza, because there will be many unofficial ones, but the official events at Freedom Plaza to our right are now done. People are now walking to our left, to the east down Pennsylvania Boulevard, and we'll soon get to Constitution Avenue, I believe, and then from there to the Supreme Court.
I would imagine they're already at the Supreme Court at this point. I want to bring this gentleman right here. We love meeting people. First name, where are you from?
I'm Tom. I'm from Haymarket, Virginia, sir.
Okay, what brings you today?
I love Trump. I love what he's done for our country. He's a great man. I follow him. He's awesome. Thank you.
They would crush America and destroy
It's awesome. Great energy.
Chinese agent Joe Biden is able to get in there and put America under permanent lockdown, siege, until we're brought to our knees. Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump, by every metric, won this election. And that's why the corporate media, including Fox News, will not let anybody on to show the proven fraud in Pennsylvania, in Michigan, in Arizona, in Georgia, in Nevada, and in Minnesota. President Trump won by an even bigger margin, and the evidence of fraud is flooding out. And now big tech that's allied with communist China is even suppressing people's text messages because the criminals are scared of you. The truest thing President Trump ever said was, they're not coming after me, they're coming after you. And the globalists know there's been a populist revolution worldwide. They know from Brazil to the UK there's a huge awakening. And they know from Africa to Canada, from Russia to Japan, there is an amazing awakening all over the world as free humanity dreams
of a better future, not under Bill Gates and the New World Order. So I want to salute, and I want to thank, and I want to tell you all, you're incredible. The D.C. police are believing there's upwards of 100,000 people lined all the way back from where we came from. And more are coming, and this is just the beginning, because no matter what happens with Trump, it's 1776 time. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. 1776. Death to the New World Order, death to tyranny, and life to America and our unborn children. The pedophile globalist and their attempted election steal and the Clinton blackmail rings have only summoned the sleeping giant that is America. And you are the tip of the spear. From all over this great land, old, young, male, female, black, white, gay, straight, you want the American dream, you're not letting the globalists take it, and we're unified in our love of America, our love of God, our love of President Trump, and our love of our shared vision and our red blood. We are unified by our spirit that God made and our connection to the Creator and the universe and our children. And we are unified. And this is the genesis point of the new revolution of information. The Satanist pedophiles that the Democrats represent knew the world awakening was here. And so you're seeing right now their desperate operation against humanity. And make no mistake, they control the corporations. They control Hollywood. They control the blue cities and blue states and other governments. And they're going to stay locked down until you all go on welfare, until you all get a guaranteed universal income so they can force you to waive your rights to be forcibly inoculated. Biden's head of this new COVID task force, Biden, the fake president, says kill old people at 75. That's Ezekiel Emanuel. And Ezekiel Emanuel says, make people that get food stamps take Bill Gates' deadly vaccine. That violates the Geneva Convention. That violates the Nuremberg Code. And when you do it, you're coming at the American people with violence, and the American people have a right and a duty to resist by any means necessary. So like I told him in Dallas in a speech I gave 12 years ago, I don't know how all this fight's going to end, but if the New World Order wants a fight, you better believe they've got one. Despite all their censorship, despite all their intimidation, despite all their attacks, despite all their lies trying to divide us, we are together, and we are strong, and we are unified, and we are going to win. Trump is our president. Trump is our
Blair,
president.
why you come up here with that big tranny dick?
Trump is our president. 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 You here today are at the second July 4th, 1776. You know what this day is? Saturday, November 14th, 2020 will be celebrated for hundreds of years as the Second American Revolution. We declare independence against the UN. We declare independence from the Communist Chinese. We declare independence from the enemy of America, CNN. And we declare independence it's from that communist Chinese agent, Joe Biden, and his demonic pedophile family. And we tell them we believe in peace, but we are bringing you the war of information. And if you then attempt to shut our speech down and attack us, we will defend ourselves. Freedom! 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 On this beautiful day that God has appointed for the Second American Revolution to commence, I just want you all to look at yourselves in here will turn the tide against these degenerate globalists, and this is the beginning of the end of their new world order. Even if, God forbid, they kill President Trump, or set up a false flag, or steal the election.
What?
America is awake now, and America gets how serious the situation is, and America is rising. USA! 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 All of you that came here today, whether you be male, female, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, old, young, you are all as great as an American as George Washington was, because you have the spirit of liberty burning in your soul.
If no one's figured it out by now, Driver X is trolling you
that
all.
Incredible energy today, and I can only tell you this: things are going to get rough, things are going to get tough. But if we expose the globalists being behind the COVID-19 bioweapon attack, and the media Chicken Little fear, and Fauci and Gates running the Wuhan lab that's on record, they are so scared of that. And if we simply expose that, they're going to have to back down and stop. But because they're running asymmetrical, untraditional, psychological war on us, they're able to hide the shadows. But we're here to call out not just Joe Biden, their puppet, but Bill Gates, Fauci, Obama, the Clintons, the Chi-Coms, the EU.
Good shit, Alex.
We know the COVID-19 lockdown is a siege operation to bankrupt us, and that China's open for business. And we know the Democrats call it a lockdown because that's what you do in a prison. Well, we're not prisoners on the Democrat plantation anymore. We're off the Democrat plantation and we're free. USA! 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 Now, that's right, all these globalists Democrat mayors that are locking us down, from California to New York to Michigan to Pennsylvania, all of them are enemies and the equivalent of Nazis, and they are to be overthrown. The Supreme Court of Michigan openly said that this was tyrannical and that the governor had become a dictator. These people are sick, and it's time to tell them that we are not submitting to them anymore. Now, here's the most important thing to understand. We must not submit. We must get in these people's faces every day. And the minions they've scared, we've got to educate them about what's happening. America is under attack. The globalists are making their move against us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, is just the beginning of turning the tide. We should all pray for President Trump. And I'm going to say a brief prayer and I'm done. Our Heavenly Father, we are very thankful for those that you've touched their heart to be here today. And we see your spirit moving across the land. And we thank you for your divine inspiration. We thank you for your guidance as you lead, guide, and direct us. And we pray, oh Heavenly Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, to heal our land and to put a hedge of protection up around President Trump and to protect the whistleblowers and to have their news come out and the people be awakened. And we thank you, God, for the human spirit that shines so bright across the world, but so very bright in America. And we commend you, God, for everything you've done, and thank you and ask you to give us your blessing and help us move forward against this evil. And we ask you to continue to bless our nation, and we absolutely commit to you on your holy altar to never submit to Satan and these globalists.
Never commit to Satan.
And we will defeat their new world order. Amen. USA.
USA! 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 All right, Rex.
We have only begun to fight. 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 I salute you all. Got some more great speakers. God bless you and keep up the fight. History happened here today.
Give it up for Alex Jones, everybody! I'm just going to say one thing here real quick. I'm going to do what the media is afraid to do because they're all cowards. And right here today, in front of the Supreme Court, I declare that Donald J. Trump won re-election in 2020. 4 more years.
Oh, God.
4 more years.
This is our shit show, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, guys, I know you guys have made a path for me before. If we could try to recreate that for the speakers, if we could everybody just take half a step back so we have a little space on the stage to move people through, that would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, my
You
God.
guys are awesome. It's amazing how easy it is to work with you guys. Listen, look how beautiful this crowd is. Wow.
Why do you love this? This is a nightmare.
Thank you guys so much for coming out here today. This is we, the people, and we are not going to allow them to do this funny business with our election.
A funny business? All right, never mind. This lady's great.
First has put on this amazing March for Trump to demand transparency and election integrity. We are all here because we love our country and our Constitution. We are a peaceful crowd. This is a movement based on love. And we sure as heck love our country. And we love
Someone get this dumb broad off the fucking stage.
What happens this election, that legacy will last for many generations. And I need you guys to make this path open, please.
I've heard there's 2 million of us here. What do you guys think? Now we have an incredible lineup of speakers. Now we're still waiting for some of the people who are at the Freedom Plaza to come back. So bear with us for a minute. We're going to start the program in just a minute. We're going to try to get a little music going if we can. But in the meantime, Trump. Trump.
I'm dying out here. Trump. Oh, fuck all of these people. Oh, you're all fucking idiots. You're all fucking morons. I want you to remember this. If you're protesting for Black Lives Matter, you might be retarded. At this point. But man, for fuck's sakes, this is not our brightest. This is not our brightest juice for Trump. Yes.
I pledge allegiance of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You guys sing the national anthem?
Oh yeah, let's just roll through all of them.
Brightside Broadcasting, we're here broadcasting.
How about let's do God Bless America next? Then I'm proud to be an American.
Oh, say, can you see?
It's the girl from the broadcasting. It's the girl from the stream.
At the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets ran
I was Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you? You nothing. You nothing. You are nothing. You will never be anything. Never. How dare you? How dare you? In the Academy of Art University in San Francisco, respecting yourself or other people, or what it is to respect yourself. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence and serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people.
From the Supreme Court of the United
know
States.
who you are.
Our very own
Maybe
living
everybody else
figure,
wants to join peace and quiet.
doing the national anthem on stage. So, congrats to Libby. That was huge. She did such a good job. She sounded fantastic when she was doing it. Here she is. She's actually coming over right now. Libby, how was that?
That was thrilling. My adrenaline
was flat!
is going crazy right now. We told them earlier that I would be happy to do that if they had no one else planned. And then I didn't think it was going to happen. And they suddenly called me up on stage just about a minute ago.
know who you are.
So that was really, really exciting. I'm glad you guys all got to
Who
see
are
that
you?
too. So I think we're having
No
more
talent.
speakers here.
And now you're no artist. An artist respects the silence and serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or what it is to express yourself. In music or any other form of creativity.
This is down near the Capitol building, and so
he's the hardest working and greatest president ever.
Donations. So There is no real quick. Everybody's made their way here.
By the way, just for the record,
Beer funded.
for the record,
Before, and it's all because of you that we're able to do this. This is why we're.
if she was letting me pump loads unprotected into her womb,
Some little video.
I would tell her, baby, you did a great job singing. You should go on American Idol. You're the best. You're the best, baby. You're a great singer. I would lie to Libby. I would lie to her, and then I would make her suck my balls. I would have her lick my balls and go, yes, we love Trump. All right. Okay. Come on. All right, just eat the ass.
rsbnetwork.com/donate. You can also leave us a message there. We love
And then I tell her she's good.
watching those come in and reading those messages. And third way, if you don't like doing it over the computer, you can just send us a check in the mail. That address is 1550.
Send a goddamn check in the mail. Oh, you boomer lovers.
Auburn, Alabama. 36830. Again, that address is 1550 Opelika Road, Suite 6, Box 344, Auburn, Alabama, 36830.
Of course, it's Auburn.
Only media outlet here right now. And we want to be the alternative, because I know right now a lot of us thought Fox News was different from the mainstream media like CNN, but this election cycle
You're a fucking retard.
was not the case. So we want to be that alternative for you as you're looking for different sources of news. So we're really just trying to do that, and if you're helping us do that.
She really is about 5 years away from being just... She's about 2 years away from just being gross, nasty Alabama church mom, isn't she? You know what? I wouldn't lie to her. Honey, you're flat. You're a terrible singer. You look better farther away. I don't think you're going to get the call up to Fox News. You're too old. There's not enough makeup in the world to hide that. Dominant forehead. You know what? Look. Dr. Bo here. I like giving out medical advice because I'm a doctor. Bulimia. I think you should be bulimic. If I was her husband, I would be like, honey, you should throw up dinner.
Fair and free elections where the people are actually deciding in the future. You know, I think that's really concerning. What do you think about the election integrity?
Enjoy each other. Enjoy this. I think election integrity is one of the most important things, if nothing else comes out of this. But ensuring that we have a fair election is a huge part of what our democracy is going to look like moving forward. Well, really, we're a democratic republic. And I tweeted the other day, I said that we're a democratic republic, not the banana republic. So we really need to get control of how our voting systems are managed and who's in control of them. And it will definitely provide for a better, safer America moving forward, because if they can rig this election, they'll be able to rig any election moving forward once they're in power, and we do not want that.
Yeah, I mean, if we're silent now, we can't expect anything to change in the future. If we're not standing up for what is right in the laws of this country now.
I tell you,
and something that I thought was interesting, Phila, I'd love to hear your opinion on this, is that
together in one place.
Looks like we have a speaker over there, so we're going to cut over there.
Now we got to stand behind our president, right? Donald J. Trump. Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm a very spiritual woman. And I knew 4 years ago the Lord laid me down in a dream. And in that dream, he showed me the president.
Oh, no.
And after 8 years of that foolishness, because we all know the enemy is the author.
Wait, hold on, you dumb bitch. If God didn't show you who the goddamn president was 4 years ago, it's been 4 years and 10 days that we've known that Trump's been going to be president. You fucking idiot.
A 12-day fast. And I sought the Holy Spirit. And
I saw from God the night of the election that Donald Trump was going to win.
It might be a dark time right now, but know that God is in the midst of the plan.
Holy shit.
We gotta trust the plan. It don't matter what it look like right now. Don't be dismayed. Don't be dismayed.
Oh no, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh god, the McGriddles were a terrible idea. I'm gonna shit my pants.
That's all it is. But I'm gonna tell you something. We almost there. We are almost there. And I promise you, my sisters and brothers, because all of you are my sisters and brothers, victory will be ours. Come on. Trump 2020 and no weapon formed against Trump and the Patriots shall prosper.
But again, we just want to tell you, we are the out here that we have seen today. In the mainstream media, you know, they are not going to give you a fair shot. And we thought Fox News, I've said this before, we thought they were more conservative. We thought they would stand behind the president more, and clearly that is not the case. So the 3 ways you can donate to us, because
All right, guys, we are standing right in the middle of Pennsylvania Avenue, and we couldn't be more excited. And I was just going to tell you before we got this call that we were up, is that did you ever imagine this many people would show up? I know that you say it's 1 million people, and you kind of go, okay, 1 million people, but my goodness, look at the crowd, look at
for sure.
Yeah, we want to thank all of our viewers. Of course, we are viewer supported, so go to rsbnetwork.com/donate so we can keep gathering all these news elements as we've covered the rallies, but now it's really a post-election coverage, and we kind of need your help with that, so please donate what you can. Plus, we have a wonderful partner today, Mike Lindell, who doesn't like that guy, and My Pillow, and of course, we've got some great offers for you right now at home.
Yes, we know that getting a restful night's sleep is crucial to waking up on the right side of bed. And with Christmas right around the corner, now's the perfect time to check out one of our favorite Patriot-owned businesses, and that's MyPillow.com. So visit MyPillow.com, stock up on gifts for yourself and all your loved ones. Now, MyPillow guarantees ultimate relaxation with a wide variety of items to choose from. They've got ultra plush towels, they've even got dog beds, things for your pets, memory foam mattress toppers, and of course, those new great sheets with the Giza cotton. That's that fabulous cotton from Egypt. They've got those as well. So check all their inventory online at www.mypillow.com. That's www.mypillow.com. And when you check out, use code RS.
Is this the goddamn pillow again? Motherfucker. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm going to turn the stream off in a second. But I promise you it's for a good reason. Continuing coverage from the Beau No Show. We've got a special correspondent on the ground. It's, wow. I'm very excited for this.
This is what matters here in America, us coming together in unity, standing up for our rights, and standing up again for someone who's wanting to keep America free. I want to also shout out a lot of the people that are in the live chat right now and donations coming through as well. Seems we here, Stephen, he says, does the tree of liberty need watering? Question mark. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. We have Mr. J. He sends a donation as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all support. Mark, he says, welcome. Thank you, Maga 2020. Thank you so much for that. Claire Larson, thank you for your donation. And of course, if you guys have any questions for us, of course, we're out here seeing what's going on. If you guys want to get any specific shots, let us know. We'll try our best to get that happening for you all. We have a donation from Peggy Brown. Peggy Brown, thank you so much for that. We have Lynn Winter. She says MAGA 2020, Trump 2020. And she's giving a shout out from California. We have another donation here from another member as well, or another Raymond Champion. He said, we will not obey orders to impose martial law or a state of emergency on a state or to enter in with force into a state without the express consent and invitation of that state's legislator and governor. Thank you so much for that as well. So I see you guys in here, of course.
I can try. Hold on.
Spirit and soul here as well.
There you go. I see a good friend of mine. I want to bring this gentleman in right now. This is Henry Davis. I met you several years ago, and of course, you became internet famous. You've been on Fox News. You've been on Bill O'Reilly. You've been on Hannity. You've been on all these programs because I think from the very start, you were really intricate of getting the African American population behind this president. What is it about President Trump that you love so much?
His integrity. I love his integrity. I love the way he speaks his mind. He's just like he gets old back. He's not afraid to say what's really on his mind. And he's the greatest thing, in my opinion, that ever happened to black people. That's Paul's president.
If you walk in the inner city, you called out other politicians for not reinvesting in the inner city, and you've done a lot of work to get attention on areas that need the money.
Yeah, what we've done.
All right.
I've worked with the St. Louis Blight Authority, Bill Pulte, and Jack Dorsey.
I don't know.
They came to St. Louis, and we knocked down 40 vacant buildings.
But they're probably pretty good, even though they
go
don't
in,
have
homeless people, some people overdose, and all that type of
left
stuff.
tackle,
We
the
built
best
playgrounds for
probably
the
player in
neighborhood
college
community.
football besides Trevor Lawrence.
We feed the homeless people. I have a charity called a nonprofit called
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back We will be right back. No, not karaoke time right now. I got more important stuff to do. Oh God, this is going to be great, ladies and gentlemen.
And to everybody watching right now, and
Be right back.
This network, y'all got a gym right here.
I can do Little Red Corvette later.
He's a stand-up guy. I love you, man. I really thank you for